Hey, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me. Today's reading is advice. This could just be advice in general. If anyone is looking or needing some form of guidance that may be able to resonate with them, then this reading could be for you. But some of you, maybe you're coming here with a topic or something already on your mind. So yeah, either advice in general or advice for the situation on your mind. I do hope whatever messages come out can be helpful for you guys though. So we do have 3 groups for you to choose from. Group 1, we have the High Priestess. Group 2, we have the Hierophant. And for group 3, we have the Magician. If you do need to take a moment to pause the video so you can choose your group, feel free, but I will see you all in your reading. Okay, welcome. If you've chosen the High Priestess, the first group, then this reading is for you. So what advice do the cards have for you? Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands upright, Queen of Wands upright, and we also have the Knight of Cups upright. Okay. All right, so the advice for this group is that if you want the spotlight, you should do what you can to take it. It feels like maybe some of you could want the attention for something, whether that's for a talent you have, or maybe you're knowledgeable in a certain way, maybe you're looking for a promotion or a new job. It feels like this group is being encouraged to to take the spotlight or to take an opportunity. If you want to be noticed, do something that makes you noticed. Do something out of the box that will maybe capture the attention of whoever you want to, I don't know what whoever you want to, whoever you want to notice you, if that makes sense. But so yeah, you're being advised to maybe keep any good news to yourself for a little while. It feels like there could be someone that may betray your confidence if you're open about any good news that you have. Wait for the good news to be finalized and solidified and stable. Or for any, like, say for example, you offered something, but you haven't signed a contract yet. Like, just wait for that. Like, wait for it to be finalized. Wait for maybe, for example, if you move somewhere, wait until you settle in, if it's a home or a job, like wait until you're settled and it's been some time. But yeah, be in control and practice restraint when it comes to things that aren't good for you as well, or aren't in alignment with your goals and what you want for yourself in the long term. If you need help, you're being advised to ask for it. Whether this is help from, the Most High, your guides, a loved one, professional, colleagues, whatever situation, you're definitely being advised to be vocal when it comes to any support or help that you need. It also feels like you're being advised to make more effort towards your higher goals. You're being advised to win. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but you're being advised to win and not to give up until you do. That doesn't mean being hard on yourself or working yourself until you're drained. Definitely take a smart approach to your goals and what you're trying to achieve. this isn't advice, but it feels like this group, you're definitely headed for an upgrade, but keep your blessings to yourself for a little while. Take a risk on yourself, or continue to take risks on yourself, because it will definitely pay off. You're being advised to not take things too seriously right now. I don't know. It's you're not being advised to be smug or anything like that. But it feels like some of you could, okay, imagine being smug, but in like a good way, you know? So I don't know what the energy is behind that, but it feels like some of you are being encouraged to like, yeah, just not take things too seriously. To be smug, but not to be smug. I don't know what that can mean, but yeah. Um, and you're also being encouraged to find more joy in your life, do more things that make you happy, you know. But that's all I have for those of you who chose this group. Just a short and sweet reading, but I do hope it can be helpful and make sense. Okay, please take care. Welcome. If you've chosen the second group, the Hierophant, in this reading, it's for you. Advice in general, or advice for the situation on your mind. We have King of Cups upright, we have the Death card upright, and we also have the Moon upright. Okay, so the advice that's coming through for this group is to be compassionate and to be kind. You know that saying, you'll catch more bees with honey than lemon? I don't, is that the saying? I'm not quite sure. I think that's the saying anyway. It could be like slightly different, but yeah, it feels like you'll definitely attract more or receive better things in return if you are kind of putting out a more compassionate and kind energy. But by being kind and patient, it feels like you will attract a lot more blessings. Even if you feel there are some situations that warrant anger, it feels like you'll get a much more favorable result if you practice restraint and don't match any low vibe, energy, intentions, actions, people. So the advice for this group is to do better and be better, just because it is the right thing to do, ultimately. Let people make their own mistakes, just because you're, being patient and being compassionate. That doesn't mean you're allowing people to like walk over you or abuse you. It just means that you're in an energetic space where you don't allow those people or those situations to kind of pull you down with it. So yeah, let people make their own mistakes. Don't feel the need to meet them at the bottom. Because you're better than that, and it feels like they will attract misery and you will attract blessings. You're also being advised to leave someone alone. This could be someone who has shown you they want to be left alone. Try to move on from them. This could also be moving on from a situation that's just not working, that's maybe toxic or unhealthy in some way. And you're being advised to make some drastic changes. And this could be referring to being more driven and maybe more ambitious. It doesn't have to be like in a career or work sense, but it could be in other areas of your life, whether it's like health or I don't know, like a hobby or something, or when it comes to your family. But yeah, you're being encouraged to be more ambitious and driven. It could be career as well, especially if that's something that you want. But yeah, you're being encouraged to continue to make positive changes that allow you to move forward. Some of you are being encouraged to pursue a hobby, though, or another goal that's been on your mind. But there is a message to stop letting people bother you and get under your skin. Stop focusing on other people in general for this group. You're being advised to also practice silence in some way. This could be in the form of keeping secrets, or just keeping certain information to yourself. It could be keeping your thoughts and opinions and maybe feelings to yourself for a time. Um, it could be holding your tongue in certain situations. This group is also being encouraged to avoid being deceitful, maybe unclear as well, confusing or vague. And you're also being encouraged to do what you can to sharpen your intuition, you know. You can, I don't know if any of you are confused by that, you can look online and or maybe just kind of, yeah, look online to see any like exercises and techniques you could use to strengthen your intuition, or you can sit with yourself and kind of figure out a way to or yeah, kind of discern a way to sharpen your intuition in a way that works for you. And you're also being advised to work through any fears you have. Discover the root of these fears and try to work through them so that they don't keep manifesting or yeah, in your future. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. Short and sweet, hopefully, but I do hope it can make sense and be helpful. And I'm wishing you the best as ever, okay? Take care. Hello, welcome. If you've chosen the third group, the Magician, and this reading is for you. Advice either for the situation on your mind or advice in general, okay? So we have the Strength card in reverse. We also have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands upright. Okay, so the advice for this group is to be more vulnerable. Maybe this is just with yourself, like it could be with people you trust as well. But being vulnerable with yourself could mean some of you being honest with yourself in some way. For some of you, it could just be being more vulnerable in general. Like, you know, kind of like Nine of Wands energy, where you kind of like have your guard up constantly. And I know that is like a form of survival for a lot of people. But the advice is that you could benefit more from being a bit more maybe vulnerable. Like, try not to feel the need to be hard or tough all the time. I know that's easier said than done. But try not to fight or be in control all the time. Try not to be hard on yourself either, especially in the moments you're alone. Like when you're alone, try to be honest with yourself. Meditate just maybe 10 minutes a day, or in the morning and in the evening. Just kind of sitting with yourself every day in silence, no distractions, and kind of be vulnerable with yourself. Be emotional and open and realistic with yourself and about how you're feeling and what you desire. It feels like by doing that, you could achieve a lot of clarity. And not to say that any of you in this group are feeling confused, but it will help to clear up any confusion or like any uncertainties, or if you have any questions on your mind that you want to be answered, it feels like just sitting with yourself for a little while, dropping the guard for a moment will help you find answers, maybe answers to things that you weren't even asking questions for, but it does help you. So yeah, this group, you're also being encouraged to go after your dreams, but do it with ease. Like, not to beat yourself up, not to be hard on yourself. Take a softer approach to your goals and your passions and your workload. But I have to say, just because you're being encouraged to be vulnerable, that doesn't mean rejecting self-protection and self-preservation, you know. Try not to lose confidence in yourself and your plans. Do what you can to get back on track, and don't beat yourself up, because that never helps, really, does it? But the advice is to please stop doubting yourself and your goals. Try not to feel defeated. And when you do, just remember what's important, and just do what you can to get back on track, you know? For some of you, this can mean allowing yourself some downtime, some you time, you know? And you're also being advised to not judge or feel judged. Maybe not to feel self-conscious in certain environments or in certain ways. Be brave in your goals and don't give up. Continue to build up and strengthen your self-esteem and your health overall. And this group, you're also being encouraged to like stop taming yourself and dimming your light. You're being advised to be realistic in your goals and your expectations. And I don't know if this is advice, but you should know that it won't be a short journey to get to where you want to be. Big goals may take a little longer, but that's okay, because when you're building that foundation, you want it to be strong and not easily, collapsible. So yeah, continue to work hard. Not work hard, but yeah, work hard. Can you work hard in a soft way though? Maybe not work hard, but like be consistent. Because it feels like this group is actually being advised to not put that kind of pressure on yourself when it comes to like working hard. But like one foot in front of the other, you know? So yeah, keep being consistent and you'll be alright, and eventually you'll get to where you want to be and where you need to be. You're also advised to do less talking or overthinking and more acting when it comes to your goals. Fight for what you have and what you want, and continue to fight to keep what you've already built for yourself. And continue to be assertive and don't make yourself small, okay? But that is the advice that is coming through for this group. I do hope it can help and make sense. But I'm wishing you all the best, okay? Take care. Bye.